Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game. Coach said they were thrilled to get off to a good start last week, starting the season 1-0, but there is so much he wants to clean up. He said, I showed the guys film. We have a very specific list of things that we've got to improve this week. Expectations are already high, but we have got to take it a game at a time and execute a game at a time. He said they will be better today, and their focus is all on execution and communicating. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Bulldogs kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Flying down the right side. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Cardinals. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Start on the ground with Bothwell. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Taylor wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Evans. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year. They get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And as he throws, just gets rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going left, Fluff Bothwell. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep dropping.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Louisville. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And he's not going to take the touchback. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught, it's Evans. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. From deep, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Drops back on first down. Left side is Skinner. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Hughes. Turning on the Jets. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Driving forward, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And he's in! Touchdown, Louisville!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to end. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's a give to Bothwell. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Taylor wants to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They booted away on fourth down. On the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been
running wide open down the gut of the field. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. On 1st down, it's Bothwell again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quickly to the flat and the wide receiver screen. On the move at the 30. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, going to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Quarterback's got the 1st. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. Inside the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Out wide left, it's Skinner. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They kick it away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. With the catch, it's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Out wide right, it's Brown. Caught, and he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Firing toward the end zone. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He made... expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and long here. Making the adjustment. A give to Brown. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. And they got him.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you've got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Keeping his eyes downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters into the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs. And it's USC looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Touchdown, Cardinals! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Taylor wants to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's got enough. Oh, the sweet feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On first down, it's Brown again. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! His third touchdown in the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Selling the fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Taylor wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The give to Brown.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
All over him immediately.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Escapes the pressure going right. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Hauls it in. He didn't make it. He's down at the 32, and that'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain and bring up 4th down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Taylor wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. One more time, it's Brown. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Brown running left. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And this offense has obviously had success, but, man, they haven't done it on the ground. And late in this football game with the lead, love to see if they can do what they just did. Establish the ground game, let that clock tick.
Looking for a crease. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and, man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hand off for Brown. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to Brown. They were all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Again, it's Brown. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Enough to move the chains. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40, the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. He now has 108 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. From the gun, tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Fights off a defender. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.